This video is sponsored by Arc Black Cat.
What's up guys, Kodak here, and today I'm here with another Digimon unboxing video. Today we'll be here with a unboxing for the Protector of Light. But before we start, this video is sponsored by Arc Black Cat, so if you guys are interested in buying some starter decks for yourself, I believe they stocked up quite a few cases of these, so these should still be in stock. And as a reminder, there is going to be a special chase Agumon in this deck, so if you guys want to get some, do it now, because I think it might be a little bit harder to get in the future since there is a chase card in here. So yeah, use coupon code DGOTA for 5% off on checkout. And yeah, they ship globally, so if you are interested in picking any of these, feel free to do so. So it's DGOTA for 5% off on checkout for Digimon products sealed. And I think the card sleeves also work. So yeah, let's get right into the unboxing. So I bought a whole, I bought 6 of these. So we'll go over one slowly and then we'll open the other 5 pretty quickly just to see if we have the chase card or not. So yeah, let's get right into it. So there's a few pretty cool new cards to get from this set, from this deck. So definitely pretty cool, and they did reprint the scrambles. So if you didn't get them from before, you can have some copies available for you in this one. Alright, so let's have a look. Actually, let's have a look at the friggin' playmat. Never use these, but the arts are pretty cool. So we do have the Agumon and the War Greymon. So when these were first announced, people were kind of mad, like, oh, it's another Garurumon and Greymon deck, but they did a little twist of it on it this time. It's all of the Adventure cast, so that's okay. That's pretty cool. Alright, so let's have a look. So we have 4 of the new Koromons. Oops. 4 new Koromons, and then we got the new Biomon, the uncommon. This one lets you search for the top 3 and look for a adventure trait. Digimon and adventure trait tamer, so pretty good for adventure deck. So the Bergermon on play or on evolution, if your tamers with adventure trait have 3 or more total colors, this Digimon can digivolve into a adventure trait Digimon without paying its cost. So it is 4 cost a hard cast, so it's pretty economical card. So I think there's a lot of potential with this deck just to speed into your level 5 and 6s. So pretty good. I guess that kind of fits in with the theme of the show, because usually they do warp into it after they get their forms in later battles. So we have the Garudamon for our rare. So this is on play on evolution. One of your Digimon gains 1 security check, plus 1 security check, and then for every 2 colors, of your tamers, you can get 2000 DP. So it's okay, I guess. The Inherit just gives you Alliance, which is pretty good. And then the other ability for this card is whenever one of your other Digimon are played or evolved, if any of them have an adventure trait, they get Alliance. Then whenever Digimon can attack. Okay, so this is, yeah. So the deck plays very, very much like a zoo deck. But I think there's some flexibility because you can pretty much bash the 2 starter decks together now and make a adventure themed deck, which is pretty interesting. So, yeah, next we have the Gatomons. So it's a Gatomon. It's just a security effect to play it without paying its cost, and on play you can give 2 opponents Digimon -1 security check. Pretty nice. And then for the SR, we have the AGUMON. This one on play on evolution, one of your other Digimon may digivolve into a Digimon with adventure trait without paying its cost. So I guess this will just be the middle Garurumon or the War Greymon. Or actually, no, you can choose one other Digimon, so we can choose other stuff. So this is pretty good. And then whenever one of your other Digimon are played or evolved, if any of them have adventure trait, one of them get Alliance. Okay, so I guess the Alliance ability is pretty common. Interesting. And then the Inherit is also Alliance. So interesting. So that's pretty interesting. they're pretty much the same, except one of them gives lets you evolve. One of them is the AGUMON ability, and then that one gives you a security check +1. So cool. So I guess these are pretty locked into their adventure decks, but I guess there's some flexibility in how you want the combinations you want to run. So we also have the Tentomon. This one on your opponent's turn, during your opponent's turn, they cannot reduce evolution cost, I believe. So this is just Floodgate, so it's pretty good. Yeah, they can't reduce evolution costs. So green Floodgate, not bad. And then we also have the 4 Kabuterimons. This one, on evolution, you get one of your tamers, you can play a tamer. So this is the tamer play card that a lot of decks have nowadays. And then our Mega Kabuterimon, they did our boy dirty. The art's pretty, all the arts are really good for this deck. It's really nice. So the Mega Kabuterimon. One of your opponent's Digimon as a suspense, and for every 2 colors, you can suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. And then the alliance ability. Yeah, so all the level 5s just give alliance, so that's pretty cool. Rare, we have the Agumon. This is the one that warps into a Greymon. You have 3 colors worth of tamers, I believe. Yeah, so while your opponent has a Digimon with 10k or above Digimon, if you have 3 tamers with 3 more colors, then you can warp into a War Greymon for cost 4. So this actually works with the old Greymon deck because you can run red, white, and black. So this does work with the old War Greymon Tribal. So I'll probably play around with the War Greymon Tribal just to play around with it. And you can still Digivolve on top of any other Coralmon because you have black and red. Or you can Digivolve on top of black and white Coralmon, so it's not bad. And for the SR, we do have the War Greymon. So this one is the one that can Blast Evolve, and then on evolution, on the end of your opponent's turn, for every 2 colors worth of your opponent's Digimon, one of your Digimon is not affected by... Wait, what? This is worded so weirdly. Until the end of everyone's turn, for every 2 colors of your tamers have, their Digimon's effects... Okay, do not affect one of your Digimon. So you just give immunity for every 2 colors of your tamers. So I guess if you're playing this in a War Tribal, you'll need to run red and black tamers, which is pretty common because there are pretty good red and black ties. So I guess this is definitely a playable card in the War Greymon Tribal. And on evolution, you can also delete one of your opponent's lowest DP Digimon. So this also works for that. So yeah, this is definitely a lot better than the other War Greymon we got from the other Star deck. That one was doo-doo. This one's pretty good. Like, even if you don't get the first effect off, you still get the pop effect, which is what I thought the original War Greymon would do. And I also think the art looks a lot nicer for this one. This is probably one of my favorite War Greymon arts. Looks pretty sick. All right, next we have 4 of the Sora and Hikari. So pretty cool. We have, if you have a Digimon with the Adventure trait, you gain 1 memory, and then any Digimon cards with the Adventure trait will be played. You can suspend this. By suspending this tamer, you can reduce the cost by 1. So this is a pretty generic cost reduction card for Adventure traits. You know, a lot of decks have this type of ability, so nice that we got 4 of these. It is uncommon, so it's nice. We have 2 of the Tai and Izzy's. So this one is, whenever any of your Digimon with Adventure trait will be played, by suspending this tamer, you can reduce the cost by 1. So this is great for the zoo plays. And all of your Digimon with the Adventure trait get blockers. So this is pretty good as well. I don't know if I'll run 4 of these because I think you're not always going to hard cast. So I don't know. But yeah, giving blocker is pretty good. So they learned from Kazuma's effect. Mistake, you have to target Adventure Digimon, or it only gives the buff to Adventure Digimon, which is what I think they should have done with the other one. So anyway, Next, for the options, we have for these. These are the, what is this called? Our Courage United. It's a delay ability card. On if you have Digimon or Tamer Adventure trait, you can play this without the requirements, and you draw 2. So it's a pot of greed for 3 memory. But the second ability is when any of your level 5 or higher Digimon would leave the battle area, you can delay and you can play a level 5 or lower Digimon with the Adventure trait from your hand without paying its cost. So they can replace. You can kind of replace itself. The Digimon deck card can replace itself, so it's pretty good. I think this is pretty good, like pseudo protection, and then you also get abilities on play, so that's not bad as well. So yeah. And then we also have 4 of the other option. This one is Island of Adventure. This one, if you have no face-up Island Adventure in your security, you can ignore the requirements, and all your level 3 or higher Digimon get plus 2000 DP. And then the main ability is to add the top card of security to hand and place this card face up. So pretty good, and it has a security ability as well, so you can play the Tamer from your hand with the paying cost. So pretty much, you're paying 2 to put this in the security, and then if you're going to attach into this one, you get another. You can play a Tamer from your hand, which is actually pretty good because it helps you set up for your next turn. So overall, pretty solid. I know a lot of people have mixed feelings about multicolor decks, but I think for like a adventure themed deck, that's fine because, you know, power of friendship and whatnot, it was pretty important in as the message of adventure. So I think it's fine. Like they always work together. It probably wouldn't make as much sense for like Tamers because they do work together, but they were pretty much on their own in the beginning of the series. So I don't know how that would work out, but yeah, I think for adventure it's fine. Eventually, if we do get a Tamers trait, I'll definitely play that as well, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how balanced they made decks. If in the future you see every top in the tournament listings, you'll see a lot of adventure decks, then you'll know, oh, they effed up. But yeah, let's last but not least, let's have a look at the scrambles that we get. This is at the back of the deck. So you get the red scramble with AGUMON. You get the blue scramble with GOMOMON. Yellow scramble with GATOMON. Green scramble with TENTOMON. So basically, pretty much the ones that are featured. Wait, this was not featured in this deck. Interesting. Okay. And then we have the TENTOMON, of course. For black, we have KARAMON. You know, very iconic baddie from Adventure movie. This is our war game. I quite like the art for this one, so that's pretty good. And then we also have Wizardmon, of course, also featured in Adventure. So pretty good choices in terms of all the arts. We do have different ones for the Protector of Hope deck, the Middle Garurumon one. So you have different arts to choose from. Those ones are more based on the arts that we got in that deck. But if you look, you can also see like other really cute Digimon in the back. You have the Sagomon and Lunamon. So these are not really related to Adventure, but they're like important Digimon in that color. We have the friggin' Gamamon. We have I forgot the name. The Sun Digimon. And we have Shoutmon. And also we have the Pulsemon, Salamon, of course, because it's pre-evolution, and we also have the Armadillomon, very cute. And then this one you just have like all the evolutions for some evolution. Oh, is that wait, is this Infirmon? I think it is Infirmon. Yeah, it looks a little bit different though. But I really like the art. I think out of all of them, this is probably my favorite. For the Wizardmon, we would have the Daring Miramon, I think this one's a little bit out of place because all the other ones were rookies, but then this one is kind of... Anyway, we also have the Tentomon, the Wormmon, I think it's Combimon, or whatever it's called, and then we have the Morphomon. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Let's actually crack open the rest of the starter decks just real quickly. see if we got the Chase Agumon, and I can show you guys if I did. The shop manager today let me pick from the case. So apparently there's supposed to be 1 chase per case. I'm not sure where it's going to appear though. So this is just that. So standard. I'm guessing it's going to appear. Okay. Nope. Alright. Yeah, looks good. Yeah, alright. Next. This obviously is not guaranteed, so I'm not really expecting to get it. If I get it, I'll be happy. Honestly, I'm not really even sure how much it's worth right now. But the art looks really, really nice, so hopefully we're gonna show you guys on the camera. Oh, no way! No way! We got it! It's beautiful, holy! Oh my goodness. Dude. It's gorgeous. I'm lost for words. This is beautiful. It is really nice. I should just leave that up. Alright, you guys don't need to look at the rest of the polls because we already got the Agumon, but whew, that is a beauty. Hopefully we'll be as lucky as this for the Agumon deck. Probably not though, but I'll try. Alright, but that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Once again, thank you to the goats over at Art Black Cat for sponsoring this video. Couldn't have gotten this Agumon without them, so definitely give them some love. Give them some love. Check out their website. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This is Kartaku, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh my. What a way to wrap up the video. Thank you.